Welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 pranks that got people hurt, part 2. With that said, before we begin the video, I want you to comment the funniest prank you've ever pulled on someone in the comments below. Whoever comments the funniest prank will get pinned, so make sure you comment. Anyways, make sure to drop a like on the video as it really helps our channel out and supports us. Let's smash 5,000 likes on this video, but with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Now, if you've spent any time on YouTube, you'll know that social experiment pranks are everywhere, and they pretty much always go wrong. The channel Alpha Crew had a pretty simple idea for theirs. Basically, they would pretend to rob people at an ATM and see if anyone around them tries to help, but one guy took it way further than they were expecting. So everything goes smoothly at first, like the prankster pretends to grab his friend behind and pulls him to the ground. At that point, I think everyone is too shocked to react, but after a while, one guy goes over and tries to pull the two apart. And so yeah, apparently that's all it took for other people to get involved, but soon there are 3 guys all trying to stop the robbery at once. However, the third guy just wasn't having it and decided that saving the day is the way to go. I'm not even joking, he literally runs straight over and punches the prankster right in the face. Now obviously he stops as soon as they reveal it's a prank, but the damage had already been done. Not only is the poor guy bleeding everywhere, but he has a huge cut, and he obviously needs some stitches as well. In my opinion, ending the prank surrounded by bloody paper towels is probably not what he expected, but looking at the view count on the video, it might have been worth it.
Fuck! Jesus! Get the fuck off me! Get off me! Fuck! Jesus! Fuck, you can't. What are you doing?
It's a prank! It's a prank! It's a prank! Oh!
What? It's a prank. You alright? Jesus. Fuck, dude. Show me your nose.
Yeah. Is it healing up? Is it bad, bro?
It's just a little gap. You'll be alright. You stitch it up, you'll be fine. Stitch it up if you want.
I probably won't need stitches.
You might. Just hold the tissues there, right?
Number 4. Some pranks are just asking for trouble, but this video proves that even the most harmless videos can go wrong in a big way. This Average Bro TV prank was supposed to be a happy little video for Valentine's Day, where he held up a sign asking strangers for a kiss. I mean, I thought it was a nice idea, and most of the people who saw him thought so too, but one guy decided to completely ruin his fun. Even though a few guys did go along with it and try to kiss him, this one obviously wasn't happy about a man randomly hitting on him, and his way to put a stop to it was pretty brutal. Basically, he told the prankster that he'd enjoy being kissed, but as soon as he leaned in, he literally punched him in the eye super hard. Honestly, it looks pretty damn painful too, as he stumbles away like he's struggling not to pass out. It gets even worse though, as when they reveal it's a prank and show him the camera, the guy still refuses to lighten up and keeps repeating that he better not try it again. I mean, it's pretty harsh, but the guy is a security guard, so maybe they should have picked like a better target.
I was wondering if you guys want to be my first kiss.
What?
Do you want to be my first kiss?
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If you kiss me,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have a problem with it. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Watch out.
Oh. Sorry, it's a joke.
Never do it again.
It's a joke.
Don't ever do it again. Come on.
We're just filming a video, man. It's called Lick Your First Kiss.
Come on, give me my first kiss.
It's a happy video.
Number 3. Scary pranks are super common now, so you would think that people living in big cities would be used to all the freaky children, evil clowns, or fake zombies attacking them on a daily basis. With that said, this guy is either really scared of clowns or he's definitely up to something shady, because he was way too prepared when Vladimir attacked him. Now this prankster is famous in the city for dressing up in costumes and chasing people, but the guy obviously doesn't recognize him, as his first impulse is to teach him a lesson. The guy getting pranked basically just runs at him and hits him hard enough to put him on the ground, but that's not even the worst bit. Even once Vladimir admitted it was a prank and was begging for mercy, the guy literally shot him in the leg, even though he's clearly trying to crawl away. Like, even I thought it was hard to watch. Once he got interviewed, Vladimir said he was sure he was about to die. Thankfully, though, it was just an air gun that shot at him, but man, if I ever got shot, I'd never want to do another prank again. Number 2. Obviously, it's awful when people get hurt, but honestly, it seems like this guy was looking to get hit. He chose Chatham as a location for the video just because he heard it was violent, and then he picked a prank that pretty much guaranteed someone was going to fight him. Like, it isn't exactly the most original idea, as he was just wandering around the city with some marbles in his pocket, asking strangers if they wanted to see or feel his balls. I mean, even I wouldn't know how to react in that situation, but responding by knocking the guy out seems a little bit extreme. Anyways, most people just laugh and try to get away from him as soon as possible, but one dude really isn't having it. He just stands there while the prankster questions him over and over again until he just loses it completely and punches him straight in the face. Thankfully though, it kind of looks like he avoided most of the damage because he ducked away pretty quick. But with that said, the guy who hit him was really, really massive, so it might have been enough to stop him from doing those kinds of pranks for at least a few weeks.
I was wondering, do you want to see my balls quickly? So I just want to show some of my balls quickly. They're not as big as they used to be, obviously.
No, thank you.
Why not? Do you want to have a quick look? They're marbles. They're only marbles. Excuse me, do you know how to get to McDonald's to I was just wondering, do you want to see my balls quick?
Your what?
My balls.
What do you mean your balls?
Do you want to see my balls?
What do you mean?
My balls.
Your balls?
Balls.
What kind of balls?
Balls.
What kind of balls?
My balls.
What kind of balls?
Manly balls. Mate, it's not really for that, is there?
Number 1. Even though this guy is technically a criminal, I still don't think he deserved what happened to him in this prank. To give the backstory, Twins TV set up bikes and mopeds all over the city to see who could take advantage and steal one, but every single one was tricked out to make sure it really wasn't worth it. For example, some of them had no brakes, some of them were set to explode, and some of them were just tied to a railing by some elastic. However, the one thing all of them had in common was that they were all extremely painful to watch, but the bike tied to the railing had some pretty gruesome consequences. Basically, the guy who decides to steal it drives away crazy quickly, and that speed makes the elastic snap back with way too much force. I'm not even joking, the bike pulls back while the dude riding it keeps going, and his leg folds backwards underneath it. Anyways, you can tell right away it's obviously broken, but just in case there was any doubt, listening for this sickening crunch noise as it breaks is horrifying. Now, as if that wasn't gross enough too, we even get an action replay of his bones breaking over and over again, proving once and for all that crime really doesn't pay.
Let's go with it. Here we go. Damn, dude. Oh! Jesus. Yeah, he's riding that thing like it's just stolen. Oh!
And there's our video on the top 5 pranks that got people hurt part 2. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave